Guys, I have 10 crazy useful apps that everyone, including you, should start using right now. Like this app that you can use to scan everything around you, and what it does is gonna shock you. So grab your Samsung, iPhone, whatever it is you have, open the App Store and look for this free app called Yuka. Then go ahead and download it. Now, once you've got it on your phone, if you grab, let's say, a drink or a packet of crisps, any food around you with a barcode on it, if you press scan a product, whip in what it is you'd like to scan, and boom, it'll instantly give you a score of how good or bad that thing is for you. It also gives you a bunch of stats on the positives and negatives of what you just scanned, and as you can see, this drink is not as healthy as it may seem, even though it's kind of marketed as healthy. Yeah, right. But what actually makes this app especially useful is it actually gives you other options of healthier choices. So next time you go and buy something, including a cosmetic product, just make sure you use this app, because you never know if the packaging is literally lying to you. But that is just one of 10 apps. I also have a motion gesture app, an app that hacks your touchscreen, and even an app that combines TikTok, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft into one. It's one of the most unique apps you'll ever see. Okay, now app number 2, I'm not even kidding, might be a WhatsApp killer. So it's kind of like a walkie-talkie app, which I know you may have seen before, but this is the best one I have ever used, and it comes with a bit of a twist. The app is called Buzz Voice Connects. Give it a download, then share the app link with your friends, your mom, your dad, your granny, whoever it is you want to chat with. And make sure they also download the app. Now, you see this massive button over here? Well, if you press it and say something like, "What do you call a fake noodle?" An imposter. So cool. But you also get all these sick emojis that you can also send, which have their own unique kind of sound effects.
Congratulations!
And over here, you'll find voice filters, which is what actually makes this app so fun, because with these, they change the sound of your voice. So you can say whatever it is you like, and
how do you like the sound of my voice? It's pretty cool, right? Right?
On top of all that, you still get your standard messaging, just like you do on WhatsApp. There's even groups as well, so if you wanted to, you could have a bunch of your friends together in one chat. Hey-o! Oh, and did I mention, every single one of these apps are free.
Every single one of these apps are free.
Including the next one.
Bad girls make them say wow.
Alright, now for app number 3, you're gonna wish your phone had this straight out the box because it is just so freaking useful. So it's called the Micro Gestures app, and let me show you what it can do. So once you've downloaded it, open it up and toggle on this switch. Then tap on Go to Settings, and under Installed Apps over here, Micro Gesture Basic Services, make sure you turn this on and hit Allow, because now, while you're busy browsing around your phone, if you twist it, boom, it automatically goes back. If you tilt it back or forward, it'll open up the notification panel. And same with tilting it to the side, it opens your recents menu. I mean, that is just too cool. These are called motion gestures, and you can do them anywhere on your phone with nothing more than the flick of your wrist. Inside the app, you can even go into each type of gesture and then customize it to do almost anything else. And as you can see, there's a lot of things to pick from. So like, you can set the tilt back to open an app like WhatsApp. You can set the twist gesture to skip forward to the next song. And you could set the tilt to sideways to up the volume. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Honestly, this app kind of feels like a secret update, and you just gotta try it out for yourself. Now, believe it or not, this hole punch has been around for 7 years, but there's one really specific app that's made to do something really cool with it. So the app is called Action Notch, and let me just show you how useful it is. Once you've downloaded and open it up, if you select one of these settings, like the single touch, then just select something from the list, like scroll to the top. Now, let's say you're on the internet, busy browsing through a bunch of products. If you just tap the hole punch, bam, it scrolls right back to the top. Or if you're scrolling the gallery and tap hello. And another nice use for it is to get back to the top of your playlists in Spotify. But besides that, you get another 2 gestures that you can also assign to do different things from a list of like 35 different actions. So for example, I set the single touch to scroll to the top, I set the double touch to turn on the flash, and the long touch to take a screenshot. But now for app number 5, let me show you one of the most unique apps you'll ever see. Okay, so if TikTok, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft had a baby, then this app would be it. It's called Rooms, and it is just so damn addictive. When you first open it up, it might look like a game, but it is way more than that. So basically, you get hundreds of these rooms that other users have made. Kind of like scrolling through a TikTok feed, but in 3D. And each room is either this awesome kind of trippy visual thing that you can wander around and mess with, or this is where it gets nuts. Some rooms actually have games that you can play. And if you wanted to, you could create your own rooms too. So there's this option to either start from scratch or, and I love this one, you could remix someone else's room, which takes their idea as your starting point, and you can then put your own mix or spin on it. And let me tell you, the process of actually building your own room is weirdly soothing, incredibly satisfying, and again, super addictive. So how exactly is this app useful? Well, it's basically a boredom nuke, and you can sink a ton of hours into this. I even whipped up a little room myself that you can check out. I'll link it down below, but let me know if you find any of its secrets. But you know what? As unique as that app is, number 10 is even better, but we still got another 4 crazy useful apps to go before I show you that one. Now, this next app isn't really an app, but it's an add-on to WhatsApp, Discord, and even Facebook Messenger that everyone should be using. And before I tell you what it is, let me show you something mind-blowing. Last year alone, $1 trillion, which is worth around the cost of 66 billion pizzas, was stolen. If you were to actually calculate it, that's 7 pizzas for every single person in the world that just vanished. And who stole it? Scammers. And how did they steal it? Well, from fake websites, fake dating profiles, fake online stores, fake investment schemes, fake tech support, fake lottery prizes, and a bunch more of fake things. So here is what everyone should do. Scan one of these QR codes depending on what app you like to use, like WhatsApp for example. Once you scan it, this chat will open up, and in here is where you can paste a link, a screenshot, photo, or PDF. You then ask if it's legit or not, and it'll immediately tell you if it's a scam, like this. And it'll even give you some safety tips to check out. Or if it is legit, it'll give you a message like this. And then you know, you're good to go. This is called Scamio, and it's by the brilliant guys at Bitdefender. Boom. So if you're not using it, start right away because it's completely free and it could save you a ton of money. Now, for app number 7, this one might just get me into just a tiny bit of trouble if I show you guys. But you know what? For you guys, I'll risk it just as long as you hit that subscribe button. Alright, so the app is called Ad Skipper. Go ahead, download it, and once you do, open it up, and you'll see, well, this. There's actually not a lot going on except for this one button, Open YouTube, and if you tap on it, it opens YouTube. But now what happens is when you play a video and one of those lovely ads pop up, bam, this app will automatically skip it for you. And that is quite literally all this little app does. Instead of you having to find and tap the skip button, it'll just do it all for you. Simple, but really, really useful. Just don't tell anyone where you heard it from. But now for app number 8, this one also touches the screen for you, but it takes things to a whole nother level. Okay, now this next app I want to show you is called Auto Clicker. Once you've installed it, go ahead, open it up. Inside you'll find these 2 buttons, one for single target clicking and one for multi-target clicking. Go ahead and turn on the multi-target option, which will open up this menu. Now, this might look a tad intimidating at first, but trust me, it's actually super easy. The first thing you're going to do is find out the sequence of taps you want to copy, like where exactly are the spots you need to click. So for example, I opened up the clipboard, tapped this plus icon, and this is essentially my first click, which you can move anywhere on the screen. For another click, I tap the plus button, and I want this to be on the send button. Now, watch what happens when I press the play button. Boom! It just starts pasting and sending the exact same message over and over again. Like I could just put this here, walk away, and it would just keep sending that message over and over. But besides just using this for irritating your friends, you could use this in an app like Spotify, where it changes your music every 15 seconds. So you can adjust how long it takes to click the button, and then every 15 seconds it changes the song and you can find some good tracks. Or or basically anything else you can think of. But now, before I show you app number 10, there's one more you just gotta see. So this next app takes boring apps and makes them unboring. And to show you what I mean, if you go and search for an app called Not Boring, it actually brings up not just one app, but a group of them. There's 4 different apps in total, and each one of them takes something super boring and makes it just way more fun. So there's an app for weather, a timer app, a habit tracker, and even a calculator. The first thing you'll notice is they look a million times cooler than your standard apps, but the real magic is when you tap everything and move around the app. It's just so awesome. Literally everywhere you tap, there's this satisfying little sound and vibration that plays, and it's surprisingly actually really addictive. I mean, just the calculator app alone has so many cool sounds, amazing visuals, and I'm sorry, it's just better than the standard calculator app on your phone. You also get a bunch of different themes that you can select and go through in each of the apps. Like, guys, literally just go get this app. I couldn't recommend it enough. It's just too cool. But now for the last app, you might not believe it, but it's actually meant to help you stop from using apps, but in a very unique way. Alright, now do this one with me. On your phone, go to settings and type in or look up your screen time. And if yours is around 5.5 hours like mine or more, then you definitely need to get this next app. It's called Touch Grass, and you'll actually understand why in just a few seconds. So once you've downloaded it, open it up, fill in all your details like your screen time, don't lie. It's super quick, and once you've done that, tap on this plus icon. Then select the apps that kind of make you sit around on your phone all day. I'm looking at you, TikTok. Tap done, and over here you can just leave all these settings as default. Now here's what this app does. When you stare at your phone, specifically at the app you blocked a bit too long, this message will pop up, and guess what? There is literally no way you can get rid of it until you go outside and touch grass. You literally have to take a photo to prove it, and that is the only way you can unlock your apps. You do get one free skip, but it only resets once a month. I've already used mine up, so use yours wisely. So give that app a try. In fact, give them all a try. Hit that subscribe button to help us get to 3 million, and I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles!